Okay, now that we have this morphed surface, let's try to create contour curves from that surface, and just basically plugging this here in. And yeah, we don't need to take a look at that. And yeah, as you can see that now your curves are a little bit extended based on the attractor curve that we've defined. Let's plug this in as well, and should be the same point. And then we can see and then once I extrude this once, and I will get they are not extruded well. Just check it out if everything is correct here in this extrusion, which looks not correct. And yeah, here it's moved on, yeah, should have been moved towards not Y but on the X instead of Y. So the same, oops, X. Because we are moving exactly the deformed contour curves, and then we are getting this not correct waffle structure over here. So it should have been extended over here. So for that, we need to keep the orthogonal ones. We need to define the surface twice. So this is our surface, basically a clean surface. So let's write surface, and then this component just carries the reference surface or a list of surfaces. So then just define the right wall surface, right click and internalize this value, and just copy pasting this exactly, but instead of using the deformed surface we will use this one, and exactly, and then use this moved one, and so it should give us right, then this is very thick. Control move. And I use the right wall surface structure over here in order to define the wall ribs. So then I created the contour lines. I have this, but I want to move a little bit further in order to give a width between the two lists of curves. So basically we define the vertical ribs, which is morphed like that. And we will use the same for horizontal ones, and you see that the curves morphed, and yeah, we would like to use the curves which are not deformed as the basis. So Ctrl C and V. Just give a little bit of space in here. Drag this, select these components, and then drag down here, and yeah, just to define now we will use the moved and the basis curves as not morphed ones, and they extrude. And yeah, let's give this 2 as well, and now let's see. These should be the same, so let's give a little bit less distance. So let's again apply another thing in here, that we know that we can actually change angles. Let's change their angles. Go vector, let's go, it was like rotate. This one, okay. This is the vector we would like to change, and this is the axis, so it's an x unit axis, and then we define a radians. I said a number slider, number slider, and let's edit that one. Give a minimum of -90, maximum of 90 degrees, and edit yeah, integers instead of floating number, radians, and plug this into the angle, and this is the resulting rotated curve. And you can see that we can actually define rotations like this. So we should define the same vector over here. You can apply it over here as well. I'm not doing it, but it's the same logic.